Hey, welcome back to my Let's Play of Oxenfree. Hopefully I'll be able to get to the whole game this time. I don't actually know how much is left. I was getting the impression I was kind of to the endings, always. To some degree, I really don't know. It might have been I only had like 10 minutes left and I could have just finished it last time, but we'll see. To get the true ending, I think there's probably quite a bit I have to do. Or, well, I don't know if true ending is the right word, but to get an ending better than the most basic ending. Assuming this game has one ending, which I think it does. Dogs barking in the background. And load screens. Alright. Do not start me back at her house. Okay. So, use a response station to open the bomb shelter. There was a lower path over here. Let me see if I can check that out first. Oh, I can't turn back. Okay. Nope, this game's still pretty... for some reason I thought it would kind of let me explore a little more freely now.
Alex, okay, are you back to normal?
Look, I'm sorry, but I think Ren might be in trouble.
Why?
I just saw, it was like a premonition, I think, and I know that sounds whatever, but this must be what it's like when people say they do that, because I kind of just saw Ren drowning.
Okay, just take it easy for a second. You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I guess I'd been convincing myself I was immune because of my generally happy demeanor.
It only lasted like a minute, but we should hurry up and do this before the door on you opens any wider then.
But the thing with Ren, it was so real. It was like I was there with him. Maybe we should go back.
But I'm sure he's fine, so let's finish what we started.
Okay. Let me see if I can go through the Milner outpost so I can go back to where Cloister was. Open the triangle door from there.
This is the Sentry, sculpted by Lieutenant Peter Hasbury. It was installed here in 1979 to remind all who view it of Fort Milner's original intent, to serve as a beacon of harbor defense. Though the base would eventually be the place of many radio innovations during World War II, and until its deactivation would be known more for its schooling and the tragic sinking of the USS Kanaloa, the fort's spirit will always be that of the watchful sentry, steady, protective, and ever vigilant of enemies both foreign and domestic. This is the Sentry, sculpted by...
I can hear another voice behind that one.
Yes. You see, she doesn't know. First we will eat and drink, and then we'll go and see the girls, yes? Yes. You see.
It's too hard to make out what he's saying anyway. Sound like it said first we'll eat and drink, and then I couldn't really make out the rest. You know you guys can just cut through the grass, right? It's not a big deal. I wish this game had like an additional download separate from the main game showing these load times.
Fort Milner was the home of the U.S. Army Radio Communications School, which saw more than 100,000 students take its curriculum. During the years it was open, the school trained troops from the various armed services in applied oral communication, radio and TV broadcasting, telecommunications, and what was then state-of-the-art techniques in code breaking using an early form of computer technology. The school was moved to Fort Baxter in Southern California when the post closed in 1974, and it still resides there to this day. Fort Milner...
I want to make sure I got this one. Yep. Oh my god. How am I ever going to find all those letters? Probably behind these locked doors, actually. There's probably one in here. I'll just try to be thorough. Already have that anomaly. I know the locked door isn't here. I'm just checking this direction anyway, so I don't have to retrace my steps or anything like that. Okay. And there's always a possibility I have to use my radio somewhere, but they seem to mark radio locations with either very weird stuff, piles of rocks, or red lights. So unless I see those things, I'm not going to assume that the radio should be used. Adding a million radio stations just makes it so much more tedious. It was so much easier to just flip through the other one. Come on, keep up with me, gamer. go up here first. I don't think there's anything for those posters. And I don't want to, like, switch through everything. I'm just gonna go to locked door. I'm not gonna, like, go crazy on this stuff. Because I don't know. It would take so long to just slowly flip... Come on, get down. Just slowly flip through the radio and everything. Since there's so many goddamn channels. Morse code.
The one who gets the paper has to hide. The others search for Smee. The one who gets the paper with Smee has to hide. The others search for Smee. The one who gets the paper with Smee has to hide.
The one who gets the paper with what has to hide?
Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan,
Phase through the door. Numbers look a little red to me. Oh, the rock's right here. I didn't even see that.
Something keeps touching my leg in the water, and I don't know what it is. Can we just go into the cave now?
No, sure. I just want you to have a good time. I think there's something down there.
Wait, Jason, there's... Don't trip, there's a... Jason?
The one...
Okay. My controller is shaking when I get around these numbers. That's why I'm stopping a little.
For Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things. Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things. Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things. Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things.
I don't know what the first word is. Time for what?
Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things. Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things. Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things.
Time for sleep in the middle of things?
Time for...
And yeah, someone, and I'm guessing that someone is the only person actually watching this video, told me that that's like military, like Foxtrot, Echo, Charlie, whatever they say for first letter words, so that's how I'm supposed to translate it. So to make a letters easy to understand, you're first supposed to say the first word, or that word, and just, oh, cool, thank you. So that actually told me. Time for sleep in the middle of things. Okay, so, thanks.
It says that the base first found the ghost's messages here.
The first transmission from the lost soldiers were recorded here by signal officers training new recruits. I heard about it soon after. Yes, word of the childlike, almost playful messages spread quickly, but the broadcasts were usually dismissed as an ongoing prank, faulty equipment, or AM stations bouncing off the midland. However, after I successfully decoded one of the maydays from Calvin Gilbert, an electrician who perished on the USS Kanaloa, I knew it had to be something more. And I think it goes away. Oh my god, finding these letters is going to be so freaking hard. They don't even tell me hints of where I'm supposed to look. I still don't know what that first word's supposed to be. Something Lima Echo Echo Papa, but I don't know what that first word was. It just sounded like an S.
Under the ladder, below the Tango, Oscar, Whiskey, Echo, Romeo.
Under the ladder, below the tower. Okay, thank you.
The communication school here taught them how to make codes.
Recruits learned communications technology here, and several others learned code breaking. It's true, but due to my aptitude in math and mechanical engineering, I was assigned code making, specifically ciphers with which to conceal projects from even other government agencies. It was a job I grew increasingly uncomfortable with, but my keen interest in radio science had me pulling double duty as a comms officer. I remember one of the Canola's engineers, Francis, calling me a radio woman. As far as he knew, it was my only job. And then her little code disappears after I find what I'm supposed to. I know it's a pain in the ass, but let me go in here, in this screen, very quickly, tune into the station, and see if she gives me any other codes. Just this one screen. I'll turn back because there's nothing here. Because I think they're pretty generous in where you can be standing to hear it. Hopefully that just means as long as you're on the right screen. Oh wait, this. Well, I see it, but I want to know what the code was.
If you want directions, this, Golf, Uniform, India, Delta, Echo, can help. If you want directions, this, Golf, Uniform, India, Delta, Echo, can help.
This guide can help, but it's a sign. Well, whatever.
Maggie brought her friend Anna here to help, I guess.
When people in comms department began transferring off, I was able to convince my higher-ups, including, coincidentally, one eventual Army passenger on board the Canola, Henry Griffin, to bring Anna on board as a replacement. Anna had been working in broadcasting, so it made enough sense to the upper ranks. Incidentally, when I dream, it is usually during this time period, amidst the change, and I'm trying to prevent Anna from ever coming. I mean, she ended up dying because they tried to take her over without assimilating her properly or whatever. I know it's a pain in the ass. I just want to be careful because I don't want to have to come back. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I'm good. Or I'm already here. I'm just going all the way up. Cool. Alright, so I'll have to visit as many screens as possible. And I think it won't sparkle on the ground unless you hear the actual code. So, like, even if I don't understand what it's telling me, like that one says guide, I'm not sure I would have known that was supposed to be a sign. At least the sparkle will appear as long as I hear the message, I think. If I get close to it, at least. Seriously though, I know I complain about this a lot, but this game would be a lot. I mean, this game's very good, but I'd like a lot more if these load screens were very short. And I know it's only because it wasn't made for the Switch, but it's irritating. At least I assume. I mean, if I was playing this on Steam, I would assume it loads in like a couple seconds, like 5 seconds maybe. This is just really long load times. I like this song.
Turn on the Lima, India, Golf, Hotel, Tango. For the ships coming home.
So turn on the light for ship's coming home. So something like a lighthouse, but it has to be on the screen. So I think this was like the first song they played in the game or something. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Oh, hey. But nothing to say. I'm not sure what the light is. Sorry if I'm going the wrong way. I'm just looking around.
Turn on the...
Yeah, okay. So it's pretty generous where I can be standing.
Turn on the...
I mean, it would be on top of the cliff, I would think. I just want to search the whole screen. And I would think it would have to be on this screen. Somewhere. A light for ships coming home is a lighthouse, which doesn't actually say that. Oh. Okay. There it is.
I didn't know Maggie grew up in Maine.
There's a similar statue of a soldier in Maine where I grew up. My memory of it is what I think part of the reason why I said yes when the Army recruited me out of college. Despite my family's protestations, Anna, my closest friend from childhood, was of course thrilled at the possibility of my escape. I anonymously started the petition in 1975 to have this one made after the daughter of Kanaloa crewman Francis Salter asked. I don't know why. A marker, maybe, for the hope I once had to help people. Also, I just saw Ren. He looks fine. Doesn't say anything, but he looks fine. Nice creepy radio noises in between load screens.
At the top of the hill, in the Charlie, Oscar, Lima, Oscar, Romeo, Echo, Delta, field.
On top of the colored field.
At the top of...
I mean, inside the colored... At the colored field, whatever.
This Data Command Annex, as it had been dubbed, was used during...
I'm guessing there's another anomaly in here. Yeah. It's nice that they put that noise so you know when you're at the beginning of it, but I did not understand what that was.
The base's early years as the communication nerve center for outside military installations. It was also the primary office of Marianne Bozek, a civilian who developed communications protection through the invention of the famed WAL system, a type of radio frequency identification, WAL standing for Wave-Assisted Lock, assigned each...
I think I heard that before, and if I didn't, I got the point. That's the colored field? Okay.
That woman, Marianne Bozick, helped her transcribe the ghost's transmissions.
Marianne Bozick, forever engraved on the command annex's memorial plaque, was a kind of humble woman who helped me decode the ghost's unusual message. I don't think she ever really believed my hypothesis that they were relays from the sunken submarine, even though she corresponded with, as she put it, a man named Calvin, an electrician who died on the Kanaloa. I pieced together the truth, the cover-up, and my own tragic mistake that killed him and his mates over months of careful deciphering. Have to keep going. How many letters I have? Oh, not bad. 6 more. Okay. It looks like there's one on each screen, actually. And I think I got the one inside her house, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me go this way first. What's down? Down's to the beach. Okay, well. Ugh, going back through all these load screens is also going to be painful. That's a real horror. hope I don't need like all these photos to get the best ending because like I can't select. Okay, because like I'm missing 2, but that could just be because of how I decided to play the game. Like maybe if I traveled with Ren, I would have got more. Or maybe there's just 7 per playthrough period, and they can change. I don't know. Oh, nothing? Did I already get this one? Well, let me look for anomalies anyway.
Named after the Hawaiian god of the sea, the USS Kanaloa was launched on January 15, 1941, and commissioned into service at the end of that year under the command of Lieutenant James Earl Clapman. On October 28, 1943, it was sunk by the Japanese sub-chaser Tokisada some 25 miles off the coast of Washington, and remains, to this day, the only submarine casualty in American waters. 85 officers, as well as 12 Army passengers, were lost. The propeller was recovered in 1962, and in 1965 erected as a monument to the heroism of the brave men and women who tragically perished.
I know this seems like a waste, I'm just being thorough, since I don't want to have to go up all the way back here, just in case. It's pretty obvious there's nothing here, but I don't want to regret my decision to turn back. I wonder if I already got one here. I had 2 letters, I don't remember where I think I got one of them inside the house, but I don't remember where I got the other one. I'll go to the beach. It's pretty miraculous that the letters have just been sitting there and haven't got blown away or destroyed or, you know, do what paper does and kind of just disappear. Sorry, excuse me for a second. camera can't keep up with me. More Morse code.
To bottom, under, Fina, Tango, Alpha, India, Romeo, Fina. From top to bottom, under, Fina,
Stairs.
Tango, Alpha, India, Romeo, Fina.
Oh, Maggie says she hopes the notes are found by the correct person. Well, I guess that'll have to be us.
To whoever is finding these notes, understand my hope is that by enshrouding this intelligence in such an obtuse manner, its detection will discourage most innocent seekers, thereby allowing it to befall the correct person, and not the easily distracted military mind nor the typically bewildered excursionists. Do not blame this submarine's crew. I don't believe its passengers like Henry Griffin can understand what has truly happened to them, and you do not have to forgive me for my myriad failures, but please remember the name Anastasia. Know that she did not deserve her fate. I'm gonna go up here first. I know this isn't like a rock pile, but there are rocks, so... No, nothing's red, so I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, it's not turning red. I think this is...
And then he killed one from each group, who was chosen by lot. What he did was divide the whole lot of them into groups of 10, and then he killed one from each group, who was chosen by lot.
Nice. Can I take another beer? Guess not. What is up here? Oh, this is her house as well. Okay. Let's lead back to her house so I can check the house while I'm here. Assuming it lets me switch screens. Wonder why it wouldn't let me go back for a second. Probably because I had to see that thing about Ren drowning. They wanted me to see that first. Okay, good. That explains what this lower path is over here. Eight out of 12 anomalies. Four more anomalies, 5 more letters. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to the beach first. I don't think there's anything at the beach because the beach isn't actually a new screen, but gotta be careful. I mean the cave. Although maybe it'll let me go back into the cave. Though I don't know if it will. Gonna help me up?
Huh. Guess we're not going in there again. Whatever happened must have caved in the opening.
Okay. I'm guessing there's nothing to be gained there anyway, so that's fine. It'd actually be faster to go to Adler Estate. So what? I explore the whole right side. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find 4 anomalies and 5 letters in the little places I haven't explored yet. I'm guessing those 3 rocks are not anomalies. I hope not. Probably should have looked at the cave before I went to Adler Estate, so I wouldn't have. Well, whatever. I didn't think of it. Anyway, you have the benefit of skipping loading screens and travel time. Am I winning commentary? Do I get that sweet music again? Because I think this is where Ren and Nona are. Wait, no, it's not. It's not. I think they're 1 screen away. Oh, it is. Sweet. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Surprised it's not like at least like a basic dialogue, just to like a repeatable chatter you can have with them or something. Thought I heard weird radio noises when I passed by that point. investigate. I just want to make sure the respawn station wasn't supposed to be here. So I want to go there last. I don't think it'll lock me out even if I do it, but just in case.
Memories would fade. Without this, Papa, Lima, Alpha, Quebec, Uniform, Echo. Memories would fade. Without this, Papa, Lima, Alpha, Quebec, Uniform, Echo. Memories would fade. Without this, Papa, Lima, Alpha, Quebec, Uniform, Echo.
Black?
Memories would fade. Without this.
Oh, she was working at the tower the morning they sank.
I was on watch duty in the tower when it happened, having just gotten back from an early leave for the reading of my father's will. For years, I childishly blamed him for this. For this, too. His one last act against me, but it was nobody's fault or decision but my own. I'm sure it was Francis Salter who sent the Kanaloa distress signal. It had been cut off. I still don't know why, and I hastily interrupted the garbled transmission. Interpreted the garbled transmission as an attempt to jam radar, and so I sent back the guidebook recommendation to scout and bomb if necessary. Okay, so she sent out the recommendation to bomb the submarine.
Communication functions, including point-to-point from its receivers, microwave from its dish, Ka-band for satellite reception, and military airband for nearby aircraft. Unique in its construction, the tower houses its office in a segmented platform directly underneath its antenna and dish. Once unceremoniously called Site 82, in 1988 it was redesignated Hardin Tower for its longest tenured radio man, Major Richard Dick Hardin, who served as the tower's communications officer for 8 years. From 19...
No, I don't actually think there's anything up here, but I'm already here. I know I could just get a Morse code guide and translate that, but that's like more effort than I'm willing to put in. No anomalies on that screen. So I have 4 anomalies and 4 letters left to find. I mean, like, one anomaly might be inside the bomb shelter, along with a letter. But besides that, I don't know if there's any other screens before the end of the game. Any new screens I haven't seen.
You know what time it is?
It's 4 a.m.
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in, that situation?
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
You think this tuning into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
It really doesn't matter if I think it's gonna work. It's sort of all we have, and we're running out of time.
It is all we have, yeah. I just wish I felt like the ghosts were concerned that their plan won't work. I just feel like they're pretty confident. Like they know by sunrise they're all gonna be shopping for school supplies.
Jonas, they should be concerned. They should be
Nice furniture up there.
scared. And that's on them if they're not.
Alright, good to hear.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't work unless I do all this other stuff. Before I look at that,
A fallen Tango, Romeo, Echo, Echo.
Fallen
now
tree.
called something else.
fallen tree, not call something else. Bridge?
I think this stuff is getting pulled in from like their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running out of runway here.
Bridge? Bridge? No. Fallen tree, not call something else. I didn't already pass it, did I? I'm just gonna assume I didn't. A log?
I guess Maggie was the one who had this place turned into a park.
After the foreclose, I used a considerable resource from my father's endowment to buy up most of the land or influence government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I have not been entirely successful and have watched in horror as a small tourist industry has precariously sprung upon this cursed island. Even the family of one of the sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up the restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach and caves will be boarded up.
Wander the woods west of his barracks and sketch the wildlife he'd encounter on his walks. After the fort closed in 1974, he led a petition to make the land federally protected, and in 1988, he succeeded. Now, Edwards Forest is an internationally recognized wildlife refuge and bird sanctuary, home to 120 bird species, most notably the white-tailed towhee, a large sparrow indigenous to only this island. The roosting tree that stands before you is a 400-year-old red alder, famous since its discovery in 1655, when Franciscan friars noted that its unusually twisted trunk is bent true north.
I see the anomaly rocks
Fort Milner,
above me.
Colonel-
I think I have to go back to get to that. Sorry. I'm sorry if I'm wrong and I don't have to go back and I just have to go to the next screen and then turn back somehow. I don't even know if I already done those anomaly rocks. Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus, what are you doing jumping across that? There's like another way down here. I can't believe you even made it.
Look, Jonas, I do like 1,000,000 jumping jacks a day. This is nothing.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
I can see I could have got around to get to this spot. Oh well, that's alright. Whatever. I don't think I've gone on these rocks before. Nope. Spooky.
It'll be good having somebody else here to watch after the grounds, Bill.
I was at Park Warden in Grants Pass, so this will be old hat to me. William Marshall, a local park ranger working in Edwards Forest, killed himself today after what his wife describes as a years-long battle with depression. His body was found hanging from a tree in the...
Okay. I don't really understand the point of the anomalies. They don't seem to actually give me any useful information. I mean, there's a lot of creepy shit said in it, but it doesn't seem to make sense along with, like, everything else about the story. And I doubt I even need the anomalies for the true ending. Maybe I do, but the letters seem to be like... That's what Adler wants me to find. She needs me to find the letters. The rocks are just things that kids set up when they kept getting weird signals.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
People lose their names and give them to Golf, Romeo, Alpha, Victor, Echo, Cena.
Graves. Okay, yeah, there was a grave site, I think to the left over here. I'll go there in a second, I just want to look for any anomalies. I think I completely skipped going to that screen before. Okay, yeah, there's nothing. There's no anomalies here.
She thinks that the ghosts were pushed out of our reality and maybe aren't actually dead?
My belief, bolstered by Anna's and my research conducted largely at the Catbird station where interruptions were rare, is that the men and women of the USS Kanaloa were separated from our dimensional existence by the implosion of the submarine nuclear reactor. I was identified one passenger, Henry, by his call sign, and his confused diction and reliance on game logic says to me that their emotional states, if not mental states, have been reduced to that of children. A thought I cling to when I envision Anna's demise. Call sign pound F139. Alright, cool. Nah, I'm just kidding. I did see that. I'm just kidding.
Easy 3. If indeed he find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
Lest perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
Easy.
I don't know. 2 more anomalies. 2 more letters. The relay point's above me, so I don't want to go there yet. I haven't been looking out for triangle lock doors, but I feel like I would have seen that. I would have noticed that automatically anyway. Hey. Hey. I'm thinking of how to do this. I'm thinking of just using the response station and then hoping that's going to let me do it. Or going back to Milner Outpost and going all the way around. But that means I'll have to go all the way around to get back again. Let me do the relay station. I don't really want to have to go through all those screens.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill.
Oh, okay, this is
I
why.
hope this works.
Okay.
God, we're in another loop.
I think if I fix the loop,
always
then
come
I'll
at
be
the most
okay.
appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Thanks for the update. Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also hope that.
I'm guessing it's not gonna let me go up there. Okay. Oh, I think that's Ren down there. I think I just saw the top of his head.
Ren! Nona, what happened? What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
No, come on. Clarissa was dead too, but like bunny ears dead, not dead, because apparently killing yourself doesn't actually do anything here.
Alex!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nona. I didn't mean anything.
What happened?
He drowned. He took a fall. I don't know. He just stopped.
I mean, does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And done in this case is particularly done.
I know you're not Jonas, so there's no use in pretending.
Soon it won't be a pretense. It'll be an absolute. Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really. And you should take...
A proposition? Like what?
It's already over for Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go, quietly and without fuss. We won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reginald here. We'll leave the rest of you cattle alone. We only really need the one anyway.
No way. I'm saving everyone. Everyone is coming home with me. We're all getting out of here.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
Fine. Shoot. How do you know?
We know because we can be Jonas for this long, and his soul's as quiet as an empty church.
Just never say we didn't provide you all the rules.
Just don't say we didn't provide you all the rules. I think. Okay, not down there. Let me go back to the shack. Let me just go up, actually. Okay. I mean, he led me to the left, so probably wants me to go there, but before that, just let me go down here real quick. Oh, there they are. I mean, they're probably a little bit panicked, because they try to make a deal with me. They don't want me to even try.
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just gone.
It's okay, Nona. You didn't do anything wrong. I know it's not your fault. Of course, it's not your fault.
I didn't know him that well, but I like what I'd gotten to know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's colossally stupid of me to talk about him like that with you here. He was more important.
Nona, come on. We can still crack this. I do not believe... I won't. That he's gone forever. I just won't.
I wish I had your faith in things. It's a tiny thing, but I hope he knew that I liked him. And I don't know if he did.
He hoped you did. I think that's enough.
Like I said, it's a tiny thing.
Ah, this song.
The station's up at the top of the... God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
The ghosts, they tried to make, like, a deal with me for Clarissa's life. I didn't take it, of course, but... I don't know, I just thought you should know.
God, that must mean they're getting desperate or something. If they had any, like, power over the situation, they wouldn't try to work out a compromise. Anyway.
Hello?
Anyone there?
What? Are they? Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the station speakers.
Are you guys at the station?
They're both alive.
Anybody?
That's all I care about.
Jonas?
God.
Yeah,
Jonas,
no, that's a
punch
bonus.
Alex if you can hear this. Seriously, right in the throat.
Jonas, don't listen. We're all set here for the thing? The machinery speak and hug or whatever we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it. Time's a wasted. Like, actually wasted. Like, I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay if you're, like, dealing with stuff. We had to deal with stuff.
What stuff?
When I almost kinda slipped and fell off the bridge.
Oh my god, you guys, that...
No, it was
It was psychotic to watch. Like, almost doesn't quite describe the terror that held my heart watching her come close.
It wasn't that.
You were perilously
What's
close
wrong
to
with the dialogue?
from like 5,000 feet up.
It wasn't that high.
It was like... It was high. Believe me.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, just whatever. I'm fine.
She is fine. It's true.
Shut up.
Okay, just whenever you're ready, because I'm sure you're listening.
Yeah, just hit the button, the receiver thing, and we can do this stuff.
Stuff, exactly.
Okay, over.
Over now.
Why do you have to have a last word? Over's good enough.
Over now.
Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar? I know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
Okay. One more of those in line. I might turn around just in case. The game's giving me complete free access over the island. I don't want to screw that up.
Would trigger automatic safety measures and the evacuation of non-personnel. The Catbird station was built to detect any enemy attempting a strike from the air. When operational, it was fully outfitted with an SCR-271 antenna and an early version of OTH, which stands for Over the Horizon, a radar system used to
Yeah. Sorry. Well, actually, I shouldn't apologize to you. You can just skip the video. But I'm gonna go all the way around. Just in case. I don't really think it would be a bad thing if I did that thing now, because I would still have to make my way back to the bomb shelter, but since they're giving me free access now, I don't want to waste it. It does unfortunately mean I'm going to have to go all the way back around just to get here again. Okay. Assuming it even lets me leave the screen, which it might not. This is probably a long way. Oh well. Okay, I can't. Well, that solves that. They need me to do this first. How many letters? 2 letters, 1 anomaly. I mean, the anomalies might literally just be those 2 screens I haven't gone to get back to yet. I mean, the letters. And the anomaly might, I don't know. The last anomaly might be in the bomb shelter. Or it might be in one of those 2 screens. But I think by then I was already paying attention to those, I might have caught them. Try the door.
Radio locked. I keep forgetting this thing is that. Okay, I just have to tune it. Hello, we're here. We made it. Hello.
Jeez, finally, thank you. If you're being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please. Otherwise, stay on the line, and we'll send a traffic custodian out to you directly.
Look, the ghosts told me they wanted to make a sort of deal for Clarissa.
What?
I said no, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you guys should know before moving on.
All right, well, let's do the thing and get into the shelter and try and fix this fast.
Signal verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Great. Okay, we'll meet you there.
Right. See you at the shelter.
Over and out.
That's objective. Please let me explore. Actually, they have to, because now they had to let me switch screens again, so hopefully they'll let me switch to whatever screen I want. I wonder if they would have kept their word. If I just gave them Callisto, they would just let us go. I don't see why they would. It would just get us to stop trying, and then it'll let them do whatever they want. Yes! Oh my god. Just teleport him on top of me, please. What if he was like stuck behind something?
Mr. Jordan. Couldn't we have him reborn?
Oh no, come on, Jonas, don't turn freaky now.
Okay, I'm... Jesus Christ, I really hate that. But I think,
What is it, like, what does it feel like when that happens?
is you forget stuff, really. Like what you're supposed to be doing, or... I usually forget my dad's name to start. And then it snowballs into not remembering how to walk or talk, and...
But you, like, see stuff, right? Like when I saw Michael on the beach and
Yeah, I see stuff, but it's like, I don't know, they're like dreams. They just dissolve when I'm back. Look, it's scary, needless to say, when I like drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel like, just, like, how do I say this? 'Cause...
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
I just want to say, I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year. And I'm just glad I met you, that's all. I'm just glad we met.
I'm glad too, okay? So there, it's out in the open, we're both glad.
Okay, good. So, that's it. And now we can go back to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
Yeah, let's finish strong now. No half-acidness at the end.
The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima.
I guess there's nothing here.
Foxtrot.
Oh wait, there is.
Edge.
It just sounds
The
weird.
fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima. Echo. Foxtrot. Tango. Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima. Echo. Foxtrot. Tango. Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima. Echo. Foxtrot. Tango. Edge.
I'm not sure.
For view at the cliffs. Lima. Echo. Foxtrot. Tango. Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima. Echo. Foxtrot. Tango. Edge.
L-U-F-T... What? I must be getting that wrong.
View at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
What? I mean, I heard it, so it'll pop up, but let me just keep listening to that.
Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango.
I'm also a little weary of this one since it's not her recording it. So I don't know if I can trust it, but whatever.
The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo. The view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
Edge, okay.
The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
Lefte. What?
The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
The lefty? What?
The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo.
At the cliff's left edge, I'm guessing that's supposed to say. I wonder if this is gonna like be a premature ending and just kill me. Because it's not her saying it. Go away.
You.
I don't know if this is gonna be like a bad ending. It's weird. It's like actually a little creepy to me that it's not her saying it. And I do see a sparkle up there, which I feel like... Oh well, let's see what happens.
Oh, Maggie thought that the way the ghosts can talk to us and vice versa is waves.
And I frequently conducted tests at what was once the East Barracks here during the brutal winter of '51. Waves of any kind, radionuclear, electromagnetic, seemed to be able to pass through all existence under certain circumstances, which explained our ability to get communics sent from them. This might also justify the frequency of hearing one of Candelola's electricians call Calvin Gilbert come echoing through the relays. On April 4th, 1952, we would attempt to reverse the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. Huh. That one was just freaking me out a little bit because, like, it wasn't her voice, and they told me to look for it at a cliff's edge. I don't know. I thought maybe they just like get rid of her, just kill her, and then just possess the rest. But anyway, that didn't happen. So one more anomaly and one more letter. The last letter hopefully is here, and then the last anomaly might be inside the bomb shelter, or right here. But do I already have it? No, I already have this one. I'm worried I might be missing an anomaly I just didn't find, but I'm just gonna assume I got all the ones. I'm not missing any unless there's one on the screen, and just go. Because I think this might be the aim, and that you're supposed to have everything at this point. Alright.
A penny for a Whiskey India Cena Hotel. A penny.
Okay. So I need to go to a spring or a well, a wishing well.
They, Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
After stealing equipment from the relay station, Anna and I entered the cave just before dawn to try to communicate directly with the crew of the USS Kanaloa. We successfully tuned into the source of the temporal tear and spoke, albeit briefly, to Henry Griffin, an SOS sergeant who died on the sub, but the power overwhelmed my dear Anna, and she was absorbed into his ridge. All that remains there now is a flickering heel or partially open gate, the triangle. A window to a perpendicular space that seemed to have augmented the submarine's call. But of all my regrets, perhaps the deepest is knowing Anna's last vision of me was fleeing from her in terror. Okay, so I got all your letters. Hopefully that will just allow me to get a better ending, I don't know. Because it didn't actually help me. It gave me background, but didn't tell me anything. Light looks kind of red, so I'm just trying. Oh, the floating triangle's on.
American Indian Wars, and he would lease it to several mining companies throughout the early 1900s. This relay station served as the center of a makeshift railroad that carted coal to northern and southern piers. When Edwards died, the government saw a hole in national security at the outset of World War II and decided to take control of the island once again, founding Fort Milner in 1941. This island has had many owners. Portuguese explorers, Spanish settlers, but few stayed long, preferring the ranch work offered by the mainland. After 1890, the island was gifted to Colonel Caleb Edwards for his part in the American Indian Wars, and he would...
There's actually no anomaly rocks on the screen that I've seen, and I am looking for them. Okay. I'm gonna go back, find my way to them by going to the right. I don't know. There'll be another way to quickly scan these screens as I walk through them. I don't really. I mean, it might not be any quicker to go left anyway. So. Maybe I'll get that last anomaly. Nothing, I guess. I'm not gonna go back inside the building. First, because it creeps me out, and also because I've been in there a few times. I've pretty sure I got the only anomalies that are in there. Or one anomaly, I think. Okay, I can't go over there. Time's progressing.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I promise it'd be the last time I bring it up tonight. But you know you screwed up with Ashley at the concert, right? I mean, it's not a giant thing, but still.
Who's Ash? Oh, you mean Amanda? My really good friend Amanda who's moving away forever? That Amanda?
Yeah, that Amanda, who stole her mom's car. And I don't care if you didn't know she didn't have permission to take it, because whatever, fine. But you knew you didn't have permission to go to that show. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
It'll be the last time, but maybe not for the reasons you think.
I don't really care about the reasons, just for my own sanity, don't do it anymore. Oh, and I wanted to say, per your advice, I think I'm gonna really, commit to Clarissa.
Okay, so that actually did have meaning.
Dumb, like I'm pinning her or something. But you know what I mean.
Wow. Big man on campus. I don't know why I said that. Big step. That's what I mean. Big step.
It's not a big deal. I'm just letting you know, so... I don't know why. I just wanted to tell you. Come on, let's get to the Sentry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project. And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
What history project? They still make you do, work with so little left in the year?
Unfortunately. It's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me to I don't know. And I mean, it's funny, I don't know if I even want to be here next year. It's just all so flat. Same people, the same expressions.
But everyone loves you here. You're you should hear how the teachers talk about you.
I know how they talk about me. It's like, if I don't become a billionaire president, their life has been wasted. I know you think I have it on easy street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that it's good, that they lived here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once? Give me a rest.
Just don't put so much pressure on yourself, Michael. Who cares what they think? You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yes, I will. Let's head back before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him, because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
Oh, God, Michael, I have no idea. I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Huh, that's not bad.
I cannot believe I had to pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is too funny.
Oh, shut up!
You told him to shut up. Worst ending.
Alex?
Shut up.
You got, you went bad again. I couldn't get you out of it. We should get this done, now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's all right. I think I can hear Ren and Nona down there.
Just want to go to the right, just to make sure there's no anomaly on this direction.
No, I just always do the poster. I mean, you get the option, right?
There's an option to make a poster?
Oh, definitely. Whose class are you in?
Miss Underhill's?
Oh. What are you talking about?
Oh, end of semester finals, AP English. You can game the system, and instead of writing a report, all you have to do is draw a poster of a fake book cover. Yeah, but the trick is you have to claim you're a kinesthetic learner. I have to make something with my hands, teacher, or...
What? That's what you're talking about right now? How to cheat in AP English?
Yeah? What else would we be talking about? So if this thing doesn't bend right, this might be, like, the last time any of us are us. So, I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, everybody, we're not dead yet, so let's not act like it.
Yeah.
Come on, let's take a picture. Really quick.
Ren, no.
Just really quick. Custer's Last Stand style.
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
Okay, I guess. Let's do this. Hey.
All right.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
Thanks, game. Here, look at this photo while I use my phone to see if there is an extra anomaly out here. And I would cut out the video, but then I would have to post them 2 separate videos because my video editing software is shit. Okay, I got that one. Okay, I definitely missed one because it's not inside there. Okay, I think I missed it at the relay point. Oh.
We'll be back.
Oh, I know.
Oof. Okay. All right.
I am coming with you, you know.
Yeah.
And despite that, bye. Okay, yeah. I must have missed it in that screen where I said there is no anomaly. On the relay point screen, sorry. I had to go back. I think this is the one I'm missing at least. It's the only one I couldn't seem to remember. Oh, hey. At least it wasn't that far of a trek. Since I'm here already, I think. Assuming this is actually where I missed it. It said west of the wishing well, so I think it's over there, down there. I know the wishing well is right here, but I don't see the rocks yet. Oh, there they are. Wow, they're really hard to see.
What was our job?
They did say look sharp, because they're hard to see. They really blend in. Sorry if you saw that and you saw me walk right by them.
But what was it?
You know what?
He also registered images on objects, places, and persons on magnetic tape, taking into consideration the impossibility of... Teddy also...
If I knew they were gonna... Well, I guess I should have had subtitles the whole time, but that's okay. I prefer not having to read subtitles because, like, I don't know. I like just listening to the voices, but for stuff like that, really hard to understand radio stuff, I should have had the subtitles on. Well, I mean, even reading, I still have no idea what to make of that. All anomalies, all letters, not all the photos, but whatever. That could just be one more photo for what the last photo might just be relevant to the ending you get. I'm curious how different. I mean, I think the endings you can get aren't really. I don't think the endings you can get have anything to do. Maybe they do, but I'm leaning towards they're not really. If you tend to stick with Jonas, or if you look for Clarissa first, or whatever. But I could be wrong. I think that's just more like look at how many different ways you can replay it, and so as replay value just to see different paths. I'm guessing like a lot of the times I can explore with Ren instead of Jonas. I don't know if that's true though. But I'm beginning to think that at the very beginning of the game you have to explore with Jonas. It made it look like I didn't have to go into the cave with Jonas, but if I didn't, I don't know how any of this stuff. I don't know, like there would be a game. So I think I kind of go follow Jonas to the cave eventually. But then after that, I think you could have started exploring with different people. Although I'm guessing Jonas is the one most people, I mean, the game designers assume you would go with first. Where are my members, my allies? Whatever.
Listen, Alex, I don't want to say anything to Ren or Nona, but the truth of it is I'm not feeling too awesome right now. It's kinda getting worse.
Just hang in there, Jonas, okay? I know you feel like a garbage snowman right now, but we're almost done.
Hey, what do you call a man who's short of time? Huh? Have you heard this one?
No clue.
Tim. You call him Tim.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not one of my finest.
It feels like wrong to see one of these when we're not in a time loop, right?
Yeah, it kinda does.
It's kinda spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned?
It's just like the,
yeah, but do you think it would even have worked? Like, if Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads, I don't know if this place would have held up.
Oh. I wanted him to finish saying before I cut him off, but whatever.
Wait, it's... Oh, damn, it's another radio wave log thing.
Okay, none of that. Alright. Also, isn't this radio a receiver of signals, not a sender of signals? So how am I able to unlock doors with it? Wouldn't I need like a walkie-talkie or something to send out a signal?
Wait, before... Look, if something happens on the other side of this door, just don't be stupid. Cut and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out, just get to the boat. Do whatever you have to.
Jonas, we're all getting out of here. I mean, look, we're about to fix this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is microwave popcorn of a problem.
I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Okay, Mr. Dramatic, will you just shut up and help me with the door?
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like, why would this specific tune be all over the place?
I know this is, like, sensitive for you, Jonas, but we really don't have time to waste here, I don't think.
Set a stopwatch. I won't take more than 5 minutes. It's, like, breaking or something. Can you fix it? I mean, it's just so crazy to keep hearing this, right? It was like a tick she had. I don't know, but try and get it playing right if you can. It sounds like it's her in a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right? I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but you can hear that. The voice, right?
I can
This might be the bad ending, but if it is,
Is
it's
it
okay.
possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's like it could be, right? It's just with everything that's happened, she could have come here.
Jonas, I'm sorry, but I really don't think that's her. Like, really her.
You almost
Well,
red
how would you
light,
know? I
too.
mean, you don't know that for sure. I'm not saying I know that for sure, but in the stuff we've seen tonight, this has to be possible. Mom? Whoa.
Jonas, wait!
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Oh no.
Of course, maybe I had to do that, I don't know. Alright, let's end this. I mean, that might have been something that had to happen either way. Those low screens really know how to take you out of the moment.
You know, the truth is,
There we go.
we could have left whenever we wanted.
Stop the
We
name
weren't
though.
prisoners of the cave.
What are you talking about? You could leave? What does that mean?
Us being here at all is a constant struggle. We've had our fingers dug into the cliff's edge, waiting and trying to come back. Waiting and screaming at anyone who'd give us so much as a glance.
You have to let go. You have to... Why haven't you just let yourselves
Because
go?
it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a part in it? It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms. Worse than dying the first time.
I can imagine it, okay? You think contemplating annihilation makes you special?
What you can imagine is a toddler's toy bag compared to facing real extinction. Don't speak to us of imagination. Whatever you think you can do, you can't. We're not going back. We won't go back.
So, wait your turn.
I just want to see if it blocks me from going this way. I think it does, I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to do here.
Why isn't this, like, connecting? Jonas? Jonas, are you in here somewhere? Anybody? Clarissa? Guess not.
Yeah, I didn't get to say that.
You've come to close the hole, right, girl? Well, you're gonna find out it's not that simple. The horses have already left the barn.
Yeah, I've come to close the hole. I've come to do what Maggie Adler tried to do 50 years ago, all right?
Okay, well, it didn't work then. Why would it work now? God, you're so spoiled. You don't even know the cost of things. Closing the hole with your stupid toy will spare your friends from our doom, sure. But it will seal you up in here with us. You'll die with us again and again.
You're just trying to scare me. That can't be the only way.
One last chance.
You don't have
to die.
You can leave, you know, through the gate you opened.
And we keep
the girl.
Clarissa. She'll be happier with us.
What? No way. I'm not just gonna abandon Clarissa. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think we are? Do you think we wanted to be thrown away? Like some faulty appliance? We won't let it end like
Who's that on the bottom right? Is that Anna?
We can feel this binding. Getting started already, okay? You want to play chicken with the void? Fine. We can see how long you stay on the throttle. Just don't blink.
Oh, you don't want this. Then get out of everybody and I'll stop.
It's everyone or nothing, girl. Understand your situation and accept it. They let us fade away. It wasn't a mistake to scratch our names off the ledger and pretend it never happened. It was a collective repression.
Maggie remembered. She wanted to help you. It was
I should
all
talk
she
about
did
Maggie.
was try and figure out what had happened.
We've watched her in every timeline, watched her try and understand. Out of guilt, maybe.
All I know is she cared. She did care about you and the accident and, yes, what she did.
You're a fool if you think that. It won't hurt.
I have letters to prove it.
The change. But we hope the trip was worth it. Seeing the depraved tourist trap.
Am I running out of time? Because all my people are showing up
Did
there.
you see the gift shop? You can buy a little submarine footrest if you fancy that sort of thing.
Hey, Maggie lost someone too. She lost Anna trying to help you, trying to get you out, bring you back.
Margaret built a castle on a hill. You think she even thought about us? Looking down on her kingdom.
I know there was a guy on that submarine named Henry, and just to him, she wanted to help you, all right? She wanted to help all of you.
Henry? Was our name ever...
Henry?
I almost remember.
My
name?
You were people once. Don't lose that part of you to be this.
It's
my name.
Henry Griffin. It's hard to remember certain things. Our faces went a while ago, then our names.
Our names. But our anger.
Anger is, we're afraid, all we have left. It's kind of the last stitch. Keeping it together.
That's not all you have. You know that's not all you have.
Scrap it.
Keep your nature. We'll keep ours. Maggie has, will have this friend, and you sort of remind us of her.
Strange
girl. Odd-tempered.
Sorry. I can't tell if what they're saying is good or bad.
Take care with the time you have left, child, and take notice of what you choose to.
So, did I do it? Yeah, that's a good noise for a loading screen. Glad they didn't cut that off before the loading screen. Book Scouts! Let's just walk. This is all looks fairly
Jonas?
scripted.
Jonas, where are you?
Oh, there's my
Okay,
reflection.
This is gonna be fine. Just work through it. Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. But Michael's dead. How could I even...
Okay, this is me talking to
wait,
the reflection.
What's happening?
And then in the mirror, I'll talk to her again. Come on.
Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas, if you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. When the time comes, let Jonas talk to his mom. His mom's dead. I know.
Oh, whoa, I
his
think I
mom's
screwed that up
dead.
earlier.
What is...
Oops.
How is this possible?
Oh,
What's going on?
Shit. I should have let Jonas talk to his mom. My bad. Oh well.
Well, that could have gone better. Right. Time loop. Just don't try and influence Michael. He can live his own life. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
I think I might have screwed some stuff up. I'm not sure. Because it looks like I'm stuck in this world now. Based on that. I didn't let Jonas talk to his mom. I feel kind of bad about that.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home.
I'm sorry, I know it takes you a lot of stuff to do this. I just don't like the subtitles.
You're always so quiet. It's like living with a little fairy tale mouse.
Wait, did I get booted back in time?
I know, I haven't used this desk in like a year, but Dad has all his gear on the kitchen table, so I've been like struggling with the stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the
Mr.
usual
Valedictorian.
blah blah, we've come so far type stuff. It should have like a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
Graduation speech, is that what we're talking about?
Aw, man, you haven't been listening at all. It's okay, this is really boring. I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
Well, what are you thinking? Engineering? Well, you said something about sports medicine one time.
Yeah, I don't know about that anymore. It's just, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough. I'm boring me right now.
I'm listening. Come on, I'm not gonna judge.
No, really, I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Listen, here's the... You can't tell Mom or Dad, but Clarissa and I are talking about just leaving. Getting an apartment somewhere and just doing our own thing,
Wow, that's exciting. This is like a huge deal, like the Boxcar Children version of getting married or something.
It's kind of a big deal, I guess.
Ooh.
It'll be a lot harder to break up, so there's some level of vow there. She's been really pushing for it, wanting to look for places, and I'm into the idea. I really am. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't have your, blessing first. So, can you just wave your hand over my head or something and say I'm alright to do this?
God, it's hard for me to say since I love you, of course, but you should do it. Totally. Even if it explodes in a nuclear war-style breakup, you'll regret never trying.
Thanks. That means a lot. Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them, it feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school.
Okay. I'll make a checklist.
This is a just-in-case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's it. So...
I love you too.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember me, but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, she's waking up.
Hey!
Is she alright?
Clarissa's gone.
Ouch.
Oh no, right, she's right there.
Is everyone doing all right? Still, yourselves?
Yeah, I think we're all accounted for, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, my arm fell asleep.
Jonas carried you here.
Yeah.
Who's on top?
Okay. The important thing is, whatever you did
Oh,
in the
just
cave,
the ship captain.
it worked. The tear, the hole, it's fixed. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying to eat our souls.
Yeah, it's important to note that.
Jonas, what happened to you in the shelter? I just saw you disappear. I didn't know what to think.
What happened?
I thought I heard my mom, and when we tried to tune into this signal, I don't know what it looked like from your end, but it was like I'd fallen into a memory with my dad.
Okay, so I did let him talk to his mom.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have set us off course or whatever.
I think... Jonas, I think that was your dad. Like, it was real. You were back then.
It felt real, so I don't know, maybe.
No, I had something like that, too. Did anyone else? I'm sorry, but did anyone have dreams or whatever about the past when they were, taken during the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few.
Just the one, I think.
I saw, Michael a few times back when we were here on a kind of an accidental trip.
Okay, can I pull up my
I
radio?
had my older sister. It was a night where I don't even remember why she was mad at me. Probably something I said to our mom, but I don't know why that who cares night would visit.
I wouldn't put much thought into it, Clarissa. Really.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
Maybe it's... I don't know, maybe it's like what matters to us showed up or something.
The universe doesn't care about what matters to us.
Then it doesn't matter anyway.
No, I guess it doesn't.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. Like, go on a freaking book tour, but...
Let's make a pact to just keep it, ours. It's only our thing. It happened to us, and nobody else has to be involved.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it or not, we've have a shared thing now. Shared insane thing that I don't think will get reset once, graduation hits or something.
Is this... Ren, didn't you lose a book?
Holy crap! This is it! Thank you! I lost it on the way. I thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we... We were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom.
I am definitely skipping this one. I'm deferring the crown to that wheelchair girl.
Are you going, Alex?
Are we supposed to still spike the punch or just bring in flasks? I mean, do they even have punch?
I guess. I mean, if I find a date, I'm not gonna go stag. I have my dignity.
Ben Owens will ask you. Or rather, he's going to ask you unless I physically prevent him.
You can do better.
Come on, come with me and Nona. We'll go dress shopping. It'll be fun. It'll be like a movie montage, except none of us are prostitutes and there's no rich guy.
Sounds great. Yeah, I guess I should spiffy up once in my life.
All right, just don't say phrases like that while we're out and we'll be solid.
All right, you know what? It's picture time.
Oh my god, come on. Nona.
Yeah, I guess we should. Tonight's been, noteworthy.
Noteworthy. That is a way to say it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it another way.
Let's actually move outside so we can get the light.
Sure.
Ren, what is that book, anyway?
I don't know. I can hardly make heads or tails
The
out of
Portrait
what
of
the hell he's
Markov.
talking about half the time.
Here's good for the... yeah, just here.
Look. I'll just pick like this, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any, but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, didn't you...
That's not good. That's not good. You get the random quote from his book.
Before we'd left, I told my mom I was spending the night at a friend's house, and when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. Ren always loved the town, but the island pretty much erased that in one fell swoop. He ended up going to college in California. The last time I talked to him, he was starting a band called Drunk Talk, so business as usual. Nona, I think, is going to some ballet academy somewhere, but I kind of fell out of touch with her, to be honest.
Because I didn't give a shit.
Clarissa left to study English literature. She was thinking of dropping out, but is keeping at it for now. We talk sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. I hear she's scared of the ocean now.
So this is just based
And
on
she
how
got a
much I
job
like
too,
everyone.
if you care. Jonas was the first to introduce me as his sister. You know, without the step part in front of it. And it was weird at first, but it's the truth. He's my brother. He goes to school in town, and we see each other a lot. It's funny. What happened on the island used to pop into my head every single day. And then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways,
Credits?
Well, if it matters. I decided to stay in town and go to college here. It's practically up the road, and I just wanted something familiar, I guess. But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing, and I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird
We're going
or
back in
mean
time.
or something. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
Fuck. I'm not really sure what I did wrong, though. I thought that I convinced him to leave us alone. But we're repeating the same night over and over again. So I'm reading endings. I'm not going to say any of them aloud, but there are one very specific significant thing that I could have done differently, but I don't know how that would change the actual ending. There's one very big difference. A lot of the things are just different relationships, like having Nona and Ren date and stuff like that. There's one big thing they could have done, but I don't know if that would have changed the actual repeating the night ending kind of thing. Because I got a good ending until like that last thing that happened. thanks for watching, I guess. I'm not gonna do any more endings. That's it. There is one big thing I could have done. You can look up the endings online. I'm gonna do that myself. But I'm not gonna go slog through that game again, because in order to do that one big thing, I would have to practically replay the whole game. Or, yeah, I think replay the whole game. So, thanks for watching. I thought the game was really good. I'm a little pissed that I did like that standard horror movie crap at the end. Unless there's actually a way to stop that from happening. But from the endings I'm reading, none of the endings even discuss that even happening. So I'm guessing it happens in every ending, where you kind of repeat the past. But oh well. I don't know what the point of getting all the letters were. Maybe getting all the letters allows me to reason with the ghosts and let us go. But then I don't know why the night was repeating itself. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.